These are tropical butterflies. And yet you can find them in Switzerland, at the Papiorama in Kerzers near Bern. With an amphitheatre 40 metres across, the site features one of the largest tropical butterfly domes in the world. But indigenous species are also exhibited here in an outdoor area covered by mesh. A new butterfly has just hatched from its pupa and is released into the Swiss butterfly garden. But this is the last stage of a complex life cycle. Indigenous butterflies aren't bred here, but are delivered to Papiorama as pupae from local breeders, such as Heinz Rotacher in Aigle.
Cette passion, ça dure maintenant 30 ans. Et je me suis bien sûr spécialisé.
My passion for butterflies started 30 years ago. I specialize in indigenous butterflies, many of which are in danger. I've tried to find ways to help them survive.
Qui puissent encore exister chez nous. En Suisse, nous avons presque 200 papillons de jour.
In Switzerland, there are almost 200 species of butterfly and 350 of moths. Each kind has its own behavior, its own habitat, its own food plants, and its own defense strategies.
Il faut que je capture une femelle.
Each time before I can breed my butterflies, I have to catch a fertilized female and create a mini biotope for it to lay its eggs. Normally, the insect would only survive 3 or 4 days in captivity, but I found a way to make it live longer. As substitute for pollen, I feed it on honey mixed with water, which gives the butterfly enough energy to lay its eggs.
Nécessaire pour pouvoir pondre des œufs et vivre longtemps. Je dois chercher sa trompe.
Unfortunately, it won't feed of its own accord, so I have to unroll the butterfly's proboscis with a pin and dip it into the sugary substance. From then on, it will drink by itself.
Voilà. Il a trouvé et il commence à se nourrir.
In order to lay its eggs, each species of butterfly requires its own particular plant. Once the caterpillars hatch out, they start to eat. They eat and grow and eat and grow and eat and grow, and when they've gained enough weight, they're ready to pupate.
Par exemple, la petite tortue, qui est un papillon commun en Suisse.
The caterpillar of the small tortoiseshell, a common butterfly in Switzerland, finds somewhere in the plant where it hangs itself upside down to pupate. It weaves a little silk cushion and becomes a chrysalis. After a week or so, depending on the temperature, the chrysalis delivers a beautiful butterfly, a newborn life that heralds spring.
Libère un beau papillon, qui est une nouvelle naissance, un printemps qui s'annonce.
When the chrysalises arrive in the Papiorama, they are glued onto sticks so that they can be hung upside down. This way the butterflies can hatch in their natural position. One important aim of the Papiorama is to inform the public that butterflies are in grave danger.
In Switzerland, about 2/3 of the butterfly species are endangered. The habitats which these animals need to survive, meaning habitats in the sense of food plants for the caterpillars, but also in the sense of plants for nectar and places to hide and to take a sunbath, etc., are disappearing, are being destroyed by human activities, be it building or very intense agriculture and so on. The surface of all gardens in Switzerland is larger than the surface of the nature reserves of protected areas. So if everybody makes a small effort in his backyard, then we can really make a difference for the butterflies.
Souvent le papillon, c'est un indicateur.
The butterfly is an indicator. When there are problems in an environment, they're among the first animals to disappear. And once the butterfly disappears, other species and animals will follow suit.
D'autres animaux qui vont disparaître aussi.